Hey Peter, sorry for the lack of an update. We just been going kind of crazy trying to understand this gas system. Okay, so from the crawl space to about the tankless water heaters, that gas line is pretty much exposed and suspended right below the floorboards. So we could access that no problem. From the tankless water heaters to about here, all this piping is really very difficult to access. So we have to dig on our belly all the way up to here. So we're kind of doing like a tunnel system. Now, the only other option would have been to open up all the stucco, open up walls and ceiling inside the unit, inconvenience the tenants more than they already have. So I took, in my opinion, the better route, which is to dig, excavate a cavity, install the gas line to this wall heater here. It may not be working, but I still want to have a new gas line in case you ever do replace that. And we have to tunnel from this point towards the front of the house so that we could get a gas line and drill through the floorboard, which we already did, just so that we could measure where we're at. So all this has been taking us a few days because, as you can imagine, it's a very difficult dig. So from the tankless water heaters to about here, it's all flex line. It's flex line coupled with hard pipe. Kind of basically what this looks like over here. You see, this is an old water line. It's the same system, same principle that someone did under the house, but they did it with gas. So you see hard pipe, flex line. They did a bunch of that stuff to the gas line, which is severely dangerous. Now, something I wanted to run by you is that when we got to about here, past the tankless water heaters, there's a T connection that takes off towards the front, and it looks like it's feeding the stove in the front unit, which makes no sense because if every unit has a gas meter, why is another line connected to the back unit going towards the front? I don't know. That's kind of weird, but what I'm going to do, we're replacing the gas line from the meter all the way to the back unit. Once we restore gas, we're going to see if there's no gas going towards the front unit with the meter gas piping that we're replacing. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, please let me know and I'll elaborate a little more. So basically, we're going to have new piping from the meter all the way to the heater there and to the stove for the back unit. And I think we got about 2 more days of digging. The only other option would have been to open up ceilings and walls and stuff like that inside the unit, Peter, but I really didn't feel like doing that because that means that we were going to have to displace your tenant, and I just felt that digging under the home was a little better option. We're also doing some cleanup. I know that we've been working here. We left a lot of trash, so all this is going to be cleaned up for you. And if you have any questions, please let me know.